President Donald Trump will sign actions that cement his intention to reverse America's climate and clean energy progress and double down on fossil fuels. In Davos, at the ongoing World Economic Forum, the executive director of the climate-focused 1111 Foundation told Arise business correspondent Rotus Oddiri that climate progress will still be made despite Trump's actions.
All right, could you introduce yourself and tell us what your foundation does?
Yeah, happily. Megan Scarsella, Executive Director of 1111 Foundation. We're a family foundation based in Chicago, and we support work in sustainability, education, medical research, and building community. Our internal ethos at the foundation is essentially that we're, building a more sustainable future for generations to come.
Now, how do you feel about the theme at the Davos 2025? It seems to be tilted towards technology, talking about collaboration in the age of intelligence. What do you think of the theme, and do you feel that the climate discussion is being sidelined?
I appreciate the theme. I think it's obviously relevant as AI is our new reality, and connection is obviously key to what we do. At the foundation, we often talk about connectivity being wielded as a powerful tool for impact. So I think it's great. I unfortunately do think climate might be sidelined. I hope it isn't. I'm here as part of a climate initiative, so hoping it becomes first and foremost as an important part of the agenda.
And I do want to get your thoughts on the California wildfires. They've been making headlines. We've been covering them continuously at Arise News. Is there a climate discussion to be had with those wildfires?
Of course. When they first happened, we thought that maybe this is the moment where people will start to connect the dots between climate change and these extreme weather events that we're seeing. And unfortunately, I don't think that's the case. We're seeing a huge rise of misinformation coming out of this crisis. The other thing to note, obviously, is that they're referred to as natural disasters. These wildfires are anything but. They weren't started by climate change, but they were certainly made worse by climate change. And that's our new reality that we really need to address.
Now, there's an incoming administration in the United States that is not necessarily as climate focused as the outgoing administration. Does that present a challenge for what your foundation is going to be doing as far as putting the focus on climate for this year and beyond?
As a foundation, we don't get involved in politics, so, no comment really there. But I will say the good news is that we have the technology, we have a lot of the systems in place to make the impact needed to get us out of this climate crisis. So our motto is really, heads down and do the work regardless of who's in Washington.
And finally, what are you hoping to get out of WEF 2025? Are you going to be speaking to, investors, or trying to form partnerships, or just basically raising awareness for climate?
More so raising awareness and really hoping to connect with kindred spirits in the climate fight. We're here through the Center for Nature and Climate under WEF. It's a partnership through the Gaia Awards that we're doing. Gaia stands for Giving to Amplify Earth Action. And that's really spotlighting folks that are doing really incredible work in climate. And so, here to represent that work, and then more so just make connections in the climate space.
Well, sorry, one more question. What's your outlook for 2025 as far as the climate discussion and the global economy?
Honestly, on paper, you could think that it might be a little bit negative and, and a bit grim, and it certainly is. But I feel like there's a huge opportunity to be made out of these circumstances. And I think we can really get to where we need to be if we collaborate together.
Megan Scarsella, thank you so much for talking to Arise News.
Thank you so much.